Hello friends, happy Saturday. Day 11 of our 12 days of Christmas crafts. Today we're going to do Mrs. Claus door hanger. Tomorrow we're going to end our 12th day with Santa Claus. Hello Mom. But I'm going to go ahead and base coat both of these right now with my roller to save myself some time. And then I'll push Santa off to the side and we'll finish him tomorrow for our 12th day of Christmas crafts. How's everybody doing tonight? Hello, Amanda. I don't usually base coat my door hangers like this. I use the roller for my porch leaners, but I had the idea today. I saw the roller sitting there and I was like, maybe I'll take and base coat both of these. Hey, Vicky. With white, and then I won't have to base coat again tomorrow when we start. Hello, Becca. How are you? Are you painting today, Vicky? Or did you paint today, I should say? Just trying to cover all the little spots here that I don't have covered. All right, there we go. We got Mrs. Claus base coated super quick. Hello, Brandy. Hey, Vicky. How are you? I'm going to base coat Santa real quick. This is the one we're painting tonight, though. We're doing Mrs. Claus. I'm just going to get him base coated so he can dry up. And then tomorrow, I think I'm going to go live in the morning and we'll do our Santa Claus. I'm only going to paint half of him because otherwise it dries funky on the board. I think we'll do our live tomorrow morning sometime. And so this way Santa's already base coated and ready to go. It'll just save us some time on our Sunday morning for our 12th day of Christmas crafts. Can't wait till craft night. Did you get your box, Brandy? I hope it found its way to you. These ones are fun to paint. You already did yours, didn't you, Vicky? I forgot. I'm going to refill this bottle because I like it. This is way easier than base coating with a paintbrush. So I guess from now on, if I have a couple to do all at once, we'll go ahead. You did. Awesome. Good. I'm glad that it found its way to you. I was worried about that. I was going to check it and I forgot. All right, there's some hairs on Santa Claus because there's hair on my towel, but you know what? I should be able to pick them off tomorrow once the paint's dry. All right, so I'm gonna push my brush up out of the way here, move Santa Claus over. Hello, Ruth. Hey, Deborah, how are you? I'm gonna roll over this again real quick. There's a few little spots on the edges that I feel like didn't get covered the best. All right, I think she's good enough. Yes, you can send me your new address. You can just message it to me if you want to on here in a DM, or you can email it to me. Either way works. I didn't plug in my heat gun. Let me do that real quick. Yes, Ruth, I saw it sitting there. Like I said, I usually just use it for my porch leaners, but I saw it sitting there and I was like, hey, I might just base coat Santa and Mrs. Claus all at one time. Oh, cool. Okay, so you're not moving until next week. Good, I'm glad that you got it. Deborah, you just got in from shopping. How fun. Were you doing Christmas shopping or... I just want to make sure this is all dry. Hello, Priscilla. I love your name. All right, I think that just about. buy these big bottles of paint. Let me see if I can change out the top, because this one doesn't have like a squeezy top. Ooh, yes. Awesome. I was gonna refill this container, but that'll be much easier. Hi, Sue. How are you? Okay. I'm gonna grab out some colors for Mrs. Claus. I think I'm gonna give her gold earrings. I don't know if anybody's here that watched when we did our Santa and Mrs. Claus shelf sitters a while back, but I think I'm gonna do gold earrings for her, maybe a big red bow. So we gotta have some red. I'll use candy apple. I got my folk art. Pure gold is my favorite for the gold. Let me grab some black. I'm sure we'll need that. I need a skin color. Oh goodness, what did I use? I think toasted marshmallow is what I used for Santa and Mrs. Claus before Christmas and needed some food. I hate the crowds too. If I go shopping, I like to do it during the week if I can, when there's nobody in the stores, or not as many people in the stores. I don't like going on the weekends. It's too busy. Okay, and then we're gonna use some gray for her hair. I think I'm gonna use a country gray. So what else do we need? We got gold, black. I think that's all that we're gonna need for her. All right, just to make sure you guys can see. Oops, and you know what? I left all my brushes upstairs. We started painting our gingerbread houses yesterday, but we didn't end up finishing them. So I have to work with the few paint brushes that I have here. Let me squirt a little bit of my water into my water cup so I can rinse them. All right, let me see. I think I'm going to start with her face, and then we'll go on to her hair and kind of work around and let the different areas dry. So I'm going to try, I think, toasted marshmallow for her face. Oops. Yeah, we got to finish. I think my house is all done, but Preston and my mom didn't finish theirs. Pretty sure I finished all mine. So I'll have to post some pictures for you guys. Maybe they can get theirs finished yet this weekend or Monday, and then I'll share the pictures. They turned out cute though, or they're turning out cute, I should say. I'm not gonna be too picky. I'm gonna go right over like her glasses and everything. Actually, I'm gonna use a bigger brush, and because it's got the etched lines in here, so I'll still be able to see where like her eyes and her glasses and all that should go, and they're all going to be darker than her skin color, so I'm not going to worry about painting around all of that. It would take forever. Just going to paint right over top of it. Need some new paintbrushes. Deborah, the paintbrushes that I love, I don't have them down here right now. Diverse Woodworking has a set of brushes. Their brushes are so smooth. I love them. So if they're in your budget, I would definitely recommend them. Otherwise, my favorite brushes, it seems silly, are these kind from Hobby Lobby. I bought them originally just because they're cute. I think they're like $10 for a pack, so they're much more affordable than the Diverse Woodworking ones, but those are really good too. I didn't buy them because I thought they were good. I bought them because they were pretty, but they actually work very good. So I've gone back and bought multiple packs of them now. These ones that I'm using right here are pretty good too. I don't remember where I got these ones from though. What are they? Royal and Langnickel. I have no idea where I got these ones from, but this one's decent too. All right, just smoothing out some of the paintbrush strokes here. I got little fuzzies all over my towel again. Okay, so there is her skin tone. She looks exactly like her color says, toasted marshmallow. I keep rubbing my face. I'm gonna end up with paint all over my nose. All right, let me rinse this a little bit. I'm gonna put some gray in her hair. I don't want it to be a solid gray though. I'm gonna have it like gray and white. So let's see if I can get any more out of this one. Come on, I know there's some in here. There we go. Yeah, you're welcome. And then I'm just going to use not Timeless Gray, sorry, Country Gray from Apple Barrel. It's a little bit lighter than the Timeless Gray that I usually use. And I'm just going to dip my brush back and forth. This has a little bit of both colors on it. I don't know if you can see. Mostly white, a little bit of gray. And I'm just going to do that for her hair. Ooh, maybe I'm going to add more gray than I planned on because it doesn't look like that's really doing much. And I'm not really going to blend it. I'm just going to, there we go. Yeah, a little bit more gray. Just going to streak it through her hair. It'll blend on its own anyways as you continue to brush through it, but I'm gonna try not to blend it too much. I think I'm sitting at a funny angle or something today. I feel like my camera's not pointed right and I keep looking up to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. I planned on coming on live earlier today, but I laid in bed almost all day long. I took a nap. I went and watched some TV, which I don't watch very much TV. See, it's not a huge difference from the white, but it gives her some dimension, I think, doing it this way. I don't want it to be a solid gray. I feel like that would be too much for Mrs. Claus. All right, so there's her hair, and I'll do her little bun part up here too. I don't think she's going to take us very long. I thought this would take us a while because it's a bigger project, but now that I'm down here painting, it doesn't seem like it's going to take that long, so we'll see. I'm going to do it in the shape of a bun. Try and let it keep that look to it. I think she's gonna be cute. I'm new here and didn't catch the beginning. Well, hi Peggy, welcome. Yes, definitely go back and watch the replay. We are doing Mrs. Claus today. And really the beginning was just me base coating it with a roller. We're gonna do Santa Claus tomorrow night for night 12. So I took my roller, I squirted my white paint on here and I just rolled the paint on to base coat them. So you haven't missed too much yet. I used toasted marshmallow from Apple Barrel for the face, and then we're using some Country Gray mixed with white for her hair. Now I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna dry it a little bit because I'm gonna use some red next. I don't want it to turn pink. The cutouts come from, oh, where did these ones come from? I think these ones came from Southern Adornments Decor. I can post a link for you when I am all done. Don't want my red to turn pink, so I'm just gonna dry this a little bit before I move on. Hello from Virginia. All right, I think we're good. I just don't want that to turn pink. So my favorite red to use is Candy Apple from Apple Barrel. And so we're going to use that for her little bow. Got too much on my plate, but that's all right, I guess. Oops, that was used. Now I'm going to do, like I said, I left a majority of my brushes upstairs, so I'm working with a limited supply down here tonight. Hey, Rosie, how are you? But Preston and my mom didn't finish their gingerbread houses yet, so I don't want to bring the, I don't want to bring all my brushes back downstairs yet. We painted upstairs next to the fireplace yesterday. It was nice. Nice, cozy day. I'm just outlining around the hair part to make sure that hopefully I can stay straight. I always tell you guys how shaky my hands are. Hello from North Carolina. Hello, hello. There we go. Went over the line a little bit, but that's all right. And then once I get these outlined, then I am not so careful. I just kind of go through and fill them in. Hello, Barbara. How are you? Can you guys believe that we are already on the 11th night of our 12 days of Christmas crafts? It has gone by so fast. It's hard to believe that tomorrow is our last day. I did get all the videos. I had been uploading them to YouTube, but then I found out that they weren't uploading. They weren't, like, they would say that they were uploading, but then they wouldn't actually show up. There was a problem with them. So I did get that fixed yesterday. So they are all on there up to day 10. Yeah, I put day 10 on there too. So I'll get this one added probably tomorrow. Like I said, I plan to do Santa in the morning sometime, so I'll probably wait until I get done with tomorrow's live, and then I'll upload this video and tomorrow's, so all 12 videos will be there. So if you're new to the page, I'll get a link posted to my YouTube channel, and you can catch all of the 12 days of Christmas crafts there. It's easier to find them on there than it is to scroll through and find them on here. Don't you guys love this red? I think it's so pretty. So pretty. He is doing all right, Deborah. My sister was able to stay at the hospital with him last night. She got a room there. She gets to stay for 2 nights with him, so she's there again tonight. And she got to hold him for an hour. He got to come. He's on the lights right now on the, whatever the thing is for jaundice. So he got to come off for an hour, and she got to do skin to skin and hold him for an hour last night. So that was nice for her. And she's hoping that a room opens up. There's a hospitality hotel not too far from the hospital. So she's hoping that a room, what in the heck do I keep saying that for? Hoping that a room opens up there so that she can stay with him, you know, be close to him while he's still in the hospital. All right, here we are so far with Mrs. Claus. I am going to go on and do gold earrings for her next. Hello, Vanessa. Yeah, it is. She sent me a picture of her holding him yesterday, and then she sent me a picture of him under the lights again today, so we're calling him our little glowworm baby right now. My gold is running low. I thought I had a whole bunch of bottles of this, but if I do, I don't know where I put them. All right, I'm gonna switch to just a little brush, and I'm gonna give her some gold earrings. And this is just the Folk Art Pure Gold. And I'll go over it again with a second coat just to make it nice and visible. This gold, these metallics cover really good, but I like to still do a second coat sometimes, especially because she's up against a similar color. It'll just make it pop. All right, and then I think I'm actually just going to use my Sharpie marker to outline like the glasses and stuff on her. But I am going to do her little mouth, and I don't want to do it the exact same color as her hair bow. So I'm gonna add some pink and red together and see if I can come up with like a color in the middle of those two. So I put a little bit of pink on there, and I'm just gonna take some red and mix it in until it's a little bit darker to where I like it, hopefully. Maybe just a little bit more, or maybe this will be good enough actually. Just needs mixed a little bit. There we go. I think that'll be perfect. So it's not too light, but it's not too dark. And then I'm gonna fill in her little heart-shaped mouth. Trying to be careful. I don't want her mouth to be funky shaped if I go out of the lines, so I was concentrating a little hard there. Hello, Glenda. All right. Over her gold earrings again and make those pop a little bit more. When we outline everything too, it'll really pop as well, but I just want that gold to be really gold. I'm gonna go over her lips one more time because you can see the brush strokes in there, and I don't want that. And I think instead of outlining her lips in black like I'm going to do everything else, I'll probably outline those in the same red that I did her bow in. That's what I'm thinking right now, but you know, I changed my mind. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate that. Okay, so here's what she's looking like so far. Isn't she so cute? Okay, just make sure that's super dry before I use a marker. And I just like to use a marker sometimes. For my outlining, I'll probably outline like this bigger parts with the paintbrush, but for her glasses, all this is pretty tiny. I'm gonna go ahead and just use this marker. Whoops, I gotta be careful. I forgot I just went over that with a second coat. Hold on, let me dry this up. Otherwise I'm gonna ruin it. Put my finger right in there. That wasn't very smart. I'm just gonna go carefully. My marker tip fits basically right in between the two etched lines, so it should turn out all right. Should turn out pretty good as long as I don't see, like there I got on the line a little bit, so it'll kind of be, you won't be able to tell from a distance, but up close I got right on the line, so it's kind of like a double line in certain spots. I can always fix that by going back over it with a paintbrush too, though. Bear with me a minute while I do this, because it's going to take some concentration. Just want to make sure her glasses stay nice and round and not shaky like my hands. She's beautiful, but we only have Hobby Lobby and of course Walmart. I hope to have something like her in my shop for next year, but I don't have anything. I've got the shelf sitters that look like this, Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus. You can get them singly or both of them. So those are on my website at dizzydesigner.com if you're interested. looking too bad. I think she's gonna be cute when she's all done. Have you guys had fun doing the 12 days of Christmas crafts this week? I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Here we go. I'm debating if I want to try and fill this in. I think that I'm not going to. I think I'm going to fill that in with my brush because it's a little bit thicker and some of the spots on here were kind of hard to stay in. So let me find, this brush might work. Maybe not. Let's see what else I got in here. This one will work for sure. Let me get some black on here. Thank you. Hello, Nancy. All right, just gonna do one little eye at a time. I'm gonna start with this. I don't know if that's even an eyebrow or if it's just like a little winky. I don't know. We're gonna call it an eyebrow, and this is her eyelash. So I'm gonna go down to this one next. There we go. Oh my goodness, she's so cute. It's been a lot of fun and some super, oh, thank you. Enjoyed it during recovery. Oh, Rosie. I'm glad that you were able to enjoy it during your recovery. And you got to craft on Friday. Awesome. What did you make? All right, I'm gonna have to dry this other eye or I'm going to smear it everywhere. You did a gingerbread house. Awesome. We did gingerbread houses yesterday. I finished mine, but they didn't get to finish theirs yet. So we both had appointments yesterday afternoon, so our time got cut short and theirs weren't done yet. But I will have to post pictures when they are because they're going to be so cute. I'm glad you got to craft. Oh no, I went over my line. I gotta start back at the other side and try to fix that just a second. Okay. So her one eye is a little bit thicker than the other, but that's all right. I'm gonna rinse the black out of here and I'm going to, oh, I should have outlined her earring while I was thinking about it. That's all right. I'm gonna do her mouth real quick in red. Because I think that'll look better than black. If we don't like it, we can change it, right? My hand's starting to get wobbly. Hello, Carly. Okay, so there's her little mouth. So you can see that it's outlined, but it's not like bam in your face like it would be if we used black. So I like that for her mouth. And then I'm gonna do her earrings and the black. I forgot to do that while I had the black out a minute ago. And then I'll get a bigger brush and go through and outline the rest of her. And she's gonna be all done already. Told you this one wouldn't take too long. I could have maybe even done this with my Sharpie too, but it's all right. My hands have just had it with the small details. They're starting to fight back. Getting a little wobbly, so. All right, here she is. And now we'll go through. Oh, let's see what brush. Maybe this one will work. And I'm just gonna outline all around her and outline where you can see the etching. So we're just gonna outline that in dark. I don't know about her face. It'll probably look more finished if I do, so I probably will, but I'm gonna start up here with her hair first. And I just try to fill in the edge part without my hand causing the line to be all curvy. Like so. It's not too bad. You can see that my hands are a little shaky, like I said, but it's not too bad. And the farther you are from it, so when it's hanging on the door, you will not be able to tell at all. See if this is going to be thick enough. Yeah, it'll work. It will work. Awesome. To go around her bow. Hey, Rosemary. I love Mrs. Claus. I think she's so adorable. The other ones that we did earlier this year, they were super cute too. Switch onto this side. Lakeland, Florida. How is, ooh, I forgot that it's wet. How is the weather in Florida? I know it's been crazy stormy night all over. Well, last night. It's been windy here today. And then before I'm done, I'm gonna go through hot. It's cold here, I'm jealous. Before we're done, I'll go through with some white too and throw in some little highlights all over. And those it's the last few details that really make the painting pop. So she will come to life soon. I could have outlined her bow even in like a darker red. I don't even know if I have a darker red right now. I could have made a darker red with just a little bit of black. But I really like my outlines to be done in black. I don't know why. I just usually do. Gotta go a little bit lower here. Her hair went outside of her bow went out into her hair. There we go. Touch that up. Let me show you what she's looking like. There we go. Hey Rose, how are you? I'm just gonna do the edges and then I'll clean up the inside in a minute. Kentucky is a sad mess. Yes, Kentucky is very sad. I've been seeing the pictures all day. It's heartbreaking. The side is not cooperating with me as much. Organizing seasonal decor. Ooh. You can come organize for me. I need to organize and rearrange my whole room down here. I'm launching t-shirts and mugs on my site soon, and I have to reorganize everything. And I don't really know what to do with it all. All right, I have to do this part over here, but I'm afraid, I think that's all dry. It should be good. I'm afraid that I'm gonna put my hand in wet black paint and smear it everywhere. There we go. Hello, Ruby. I don't know where to start this when you see me like spinning it all around. I think I'm good over here. I think this is all dry. Fingers crossed. Let's hope. We are getting so close, Mrs. Claus. Whew, I feel better now that I got her hair outlined. Doesn't she look so cute? Ah, all right. I'm gonna dry it again just a second. I wanna make sure I'm not spreading that black anywhere. It's hard to fix. I think she's good. And then I do think I'm gonna outline her face. I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I leave it like this or should I outline her face? I feel like she's not finished if I don't. Tell me what you think. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna add some highlights in her hair and in her bow, so I'm not done with that yet. Probably a little highlight on her nose. But do you think she's okay, or should I outline her face with black as well? Let's see, I'm gonna use this brush. You like it as is, okay. Got an itchy wrist. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do probably right there. I think she looks cute the way she is, not black. Okay, perfect. You guys have answered. What time will you be on tomorrow? I'm not 100% sure, Peggy. Probably around, probably like 10 o'clock, 9:30 maybe is my guess in the morning. I'm Eastern time. Trying to see where else I want to put some highlights. I want a few in her hair. I'm definitely gonna put some up here in her bun. I think one more in her hair. She's adorable as is. Thank you. I know that's not, you know, exactly how hair highlights would be. I know that, but I think I'm just gonna leave those three there and then do one over here and maybe a few in her hair over here. And then if you guys think she's good without black around her face, we will call it quits. She'll be good. Let's see. I struggle with like, do I want it? I'm gonna put it right over here by her face. Because I can always add more. I think I do want one more over here on the side. And maybe even one over here. It just kind of gives her some dimension. I think that is perfect. What do you guys think? Should we give her one on her nose too? Maybe a little one. I feel like her nose should be, there we go. I think I like her. Thank you guys. All right, I think that's it. I think we are going to be done with Mrs. Claus tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We've got Santa Claus base coated for tomorrow, so we'll do this one in the morning sometime. But here is our Mrs. Claus. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me again tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll be live again tomorrow. I'm going to plan on like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. So we will see you guys then. And we'll finish up with Santa Claus. I was going to call him Mr. Claus with Santa. Bye guys. Have a good night.